So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So that's got things underway. Quality ball. What's going wide left? McLaren takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
McLaren actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Aimed at the far side. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Played through into space. Opts for safety. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely aimed pass. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Great chance! There it is! And there is your opener. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 20 minutes is number 35.
MohonBagan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's a shade optimistic. MohonBagan already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. McLaren. Cummings. Thinks about the shot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. 15 minutes till half-time. This looks promising. A chance, surely! And for a moment, time stood still. Strong running down that left flank. Cummings. Good chance here! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? Well, they've got it again.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Lovely bit of skill. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Foot in. Cummings.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, this looks sharp. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
MohonBagan looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
The second period is on the way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. For a shot! McLaren, pass somewhat off target. Cummings looking to add to his goal, and he's quick to return it. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control.
MohonBagan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
So we've reached the hour mark. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's had a crack. Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So could they be onto something here? McLaren being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Tries from distance. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! McLaren. No, that's been intercepted. Cummings. And that's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
After 73 minutes...
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. MohonBagan, culpably stronger, better, superior. McLaren. Half an hour gone in the second half. McLaren. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! Goa have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. McLaren. It's a good foot in there. He's on it, can he get away? Great defending, strong and determined. Driving forward. He's in a great position here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good ball!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. MohonBagan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Cummings picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we